What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more EU4 as the Mamluks. We are at war with Russia. It's not our war, it is Austria's war. They want to take Lublin, and they have all these nice claims on Russia. Looks like only 2 provinces are claimed? Yeah, only 2 provinces, and they don't have any subjects that actually want to take this land, right? Yeah, just 2 provinces that are directly wanted in this war. What are your... Okay, he'll probably take some of these provinces anyway. But the reason I'm wondering about that is because we have occupied the land down here that is for Theodoro. And I'm curious to see if he will feed my vassal some land here. We do have 35% participation. He did call us in on favors, so he doesn't have to give us anything, but it's possible. In other news, down here we are preparing for a war with Conk. This will begin after this truce expires in August of this year. They have no allies, and Songhai has claims, so we will probably just vassal feed all this land to Songhai, which will be nice. And then the truce with the Ottomans will expire in 42, so we're going to wait for that, as well as having Castile over here, who, while they do have a pretty big alliance, if for some reason Great Britain loses those 13 reasons, which I think we were looking at trying to maybe get an alliance with them in some other form. They're threatened by us. If we broke the Austrian alliance... Food for thought, food for thought. But we're thinking about trying to ally Great Britain. That way they will get a bonus for attitude towards enemies. Instead of +4, it'll be... let's see exactly how much that attitude toward enemy modifier would be. It's like Verdun, for instance. Who's someone that you are... Allied. Well, we're allied with war, so we will actually they will never get called in, so it's not going to be easy to see that. But anyways, we're going to fight out this war. There's not much left. It's just carpet sieging a lot of Russian stuff. I mean, we could go all the way down here to Manchuria, because damn, they own a lot of land. But that's not a problem. We will just kind of let that progress. They have their capital. I believe Moscow has been taken by this point. There's Nizhny Novgorod. Novgorod's falling in. What is their capital, technically? Yeah, it is Moscow. So Moscow has fallen. We're just kind of waiting for this to progress, so I'm going to let this kind of churn away, and I'll bring you guys back once we either have a peace deal or something else big happens on this Castile Great Britain front. So, see you guys soon. All right, it's time to declare war on Kong. We should be able to get by with just our 40k army here. In fact, they have actually a decent number of Mamelukes regiments. It's actually pretty all right, but they should handle that without any issues. We're still sitting on the mission to siege Nicosia. I want to do that right before we declare war. The reason being it'll increase the amount of claims we have, which will make it harder for us to keep fabricating claims, since we have to keep doing that, since we don't have the permanent claims that we normally would have from our mission tree. In other news, I was checking out the trade nodes, and over here, we're at 129 ducats. That's more than the English Channel. That is more than Genoa, and it's 2 ducats behind Sevilla, so we're getting real close to actually having full control over this trade node. I just need to eliminate some of our other competitors, people like Ferrara in the Papal State. Then we'll be doing all right. Question is, how do we do that? I'm not sure. We could embargo them, but we're not rivals. We only have Russia and the Ottomans, and soon to be the Mughals as rivals, but yeah, not much going on here. Do we have a truce with you guys? So truce is up. Oh, shit. Oh. Well. Let's fix that. I actually think... Let me look at our mission tree here. If I scroll down and take a look, I don't think there's anything else requiring us to technically fight the Mughals. So instead, we're going to declare for Mewar. And that will be where we put our money at. Just to double check here, the Great Britain would not... Yeah, they're getting less and less war debt there. They pieced out of that war. You're allied with the fucking Ottomans again. Okay, that's fine. We're going to clear on the Mughals. We will fight them. Let's take... what's the best province down here? You're a fort here. There we go. That's the fort we're taking for. We're going to go for Rakjot. We'll take a month to do that, but I'm going to declare that war. We're going to start pulling men to down here to deal with that. In fact, let me pull... So you're rocking 120. We'll pull 3 of our armies down here. We have this army down here. You have any alliances I care about? Damn it, you're allied to Kilwa again? Thought I was done with Kilwa. Thought I was done. Okay, we'll take on Kilwa. And that should basically be it. So let's kill, what's the army up here? We'll keep you there. You'll probably be the one who's smashing Morocco whenever we declare on the Ottomans in 2 years. So, we will declare that war right about now. Give me the monthly tick, please. There's a revolt here. Put that revolt down, please. And thank you. This war is still progressing. We're sieging forts. Well, we're not. Aragon is. Why does Aragon have 41k troops? How do you... What the hell do you occupy that's giving you that much development? Real quick, that would be a really good vassal, so I'm checking this out. Let's take a look. Country. War allies. Aragon. 236 development, so you are way too big. Same as Bengal over here. How much is Bengal doing? I want to check them, because they're on the... 62 development needs to be lost. So if they lost, like, their Hindustani provinces over here, we could take Bengal, make them a vassal, and then beat them back, all that stuff. So, interesting things we can do with our vassals here, but for now, we will let this progress. Give me another war here. We're declaring again for Rajkot? Rajkot? I don't know. Hard words. But we will just march over there. Yeah. And that should all be situated. Another fort fell. Another fort did fall. Or did they give up the fort? Did you really give up this? Oh, it just looks different. You did siege the fort. Okay. Russia should really get out of here. What is keeping them in this war, honestly? They're at 100... or 78 war score. They've low enthusiasm, -15. They still have manpower, but they've basically gotten rid of it. So, who knows? Where's your army? Your army's dead. Okay. That is good news. Let's take a siege guy and get you to work down here. All right, this should be a fast war for against Kong. Shouldn't be a problem. And we're going to start positioning ourselves for the clash we've just done. I'm going to go ahead and do some jump cuts here. We will come back anytime we take a big fight with our opponents. What do I need to fortify Kalat? Oh, it is building. Okay. Cool. Anyways, I'll bring you guys back when we have any important fights or peace deals. A quick war check-in. We finally got our armies over here to India. We're now starting to actually crush the Mughals here. That is a 50k unit just stack wiped. So we're going to start running them down. We have one of our armies here that is just sieging. It looks like we can take our next idea here and trade ideas. That will give us merchant trade power plus 15. That should get us a good chunk of money in this region. Hopefully. Let's take a look at our trade income while I'm here. We make 232 ducats, which is 48% of our total income. We're right around the 500 mark, meaning we need to get double that in order to get hegemony, which is around 1,000 ducats a year in total income, which is still a ways away. Checking with your other wars, Russia is still close to falling. They have one fort left here, and I think that's, well, they have a border fort down here, but I guess that's a thing. Anyways, in Kong, we are chasing around their armies, but we are sieging their last couple forts here. In fact, I should probably have the 2 siege guy sieging that and keep our... please win the siege right now. Mughal army died. There we go, siege Kong. Alright, we'll send that army to hunt those guys down, and we are just going to keep running these guys over. Which one is the 2 siege? Drop the 2 siege around here. And let's just go and sit... they didn't take any forts, did they? Except for this one province. No, they didn't. Oh, we're getting engaged. That is a choice. Shift consolidate. And we will win that fight. That's a 3-star general, so that's pretty strong from them. But they have fallen. We are just taking down... This army couldn't march to these lands. That's why they are sitting there. I needed them to go and siege some forts to get access. We're going to keep our armies together. We're going to take the war goal and give our time for this army up here to unite our lands. I forgot. Kill was in this war. Let's get their capital and get them out. I totally have mismanaged that. And then Gilan is here. They're a subject. Do you have any cool claims? No. I checked, by the way, and it looks like our vassal of Moldavia, has a pretty cool mission tree. We might be giving them everything in Constantinople. I know we have for some missions, but eventually we might give it to them and just make them our only European power, since I don't want to deal with Europe too much in this game. I want to kind of vassal feed. Just for now, because I normally take it all for me, so it's nice to actually have strong vassals to do stuff for us. We have a new government reform. I don't actually know what I want for this. Let's kind of read through these. You can place trade posts. Huh. Interesting. Trade steering abroad. Okay, that's cool. Looks like we can't do this. Don't care. Don't do the New World stuff. Ship reforms, regimental costs, war taxes costs. Interesting. Don't care too much. I have to cough 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, scrolling back. Embraced economic theory, inflation reductions, not bad. Not bad. Trade power abroad, institution spread, not terrible. Domestic trade power, merchant trade power, cost mercantilism. State privilege indebted to the burghers no longer reduces mercantilism. Curtail the burghers for bonus trade steering. Trade companies are less governing capacity and empower the burgher. Trade efficiency, global trade power, and then a bunch of bonuses for them. Trade efficiency is probably the best thing here. I'm tempted. We're not doing too much of trade company stuff. I think we're over our cap right now on governing capacity. Just barely. But I do think trade efficiency is best. We have currently, if we look here... Oh, do we actually have 100% trade efficiency? Wow. That's actually insane. Okay, maybe we don't take the trade efficiency. Let's instead go for... It's gotta be domestic trade power, right? Plat 5, the bonus trade power. Trade steering is fine. Or just trade company governing costs. We might do some trade company stuff. The institution spread's also not terrible. But then again, this is unique to us. Can place trade posts. Let's check it out, just because I want to see what these trade post things are. How does that work? It's a diplomatic action. Export grain. Trade posts. It's in trade map mode. If I go and were to click on like Gujarat. Improve inland routes, siegeability, okay. Huh. Oh, you can do the different charts. Oh. This is interesting. Is it just like a building? I don't know how this works. Anyway, I'm gonna try to figure that out a little bit. I got a little distracted there. This should be fine. We're chasing that army down. Songhai has come back home, so they will handle a lot of that sieging for us. One in the south, and Russia is still hanging on despite having only 2 forts left to their name and being 93%ed right now. So checking in on our participation here, we are rocking 28%, so it's gone down a little bit. We're neck and neck with the actual war leader there. And we are going to, of course, go towards legalism. How old is our guy? He's got to be pretty old, right? He's 76. And he's kind of bad. 5%. Well, he's got discipline, I guess, but he's not the best. Anywho, we're going to go back to doing our wars here. I'm going to try to figure out what the hell those trade posts are. I might be Googling that to figure it out here. And we're going to just kind of fight out some of these wars and be making some peace deals. I'm going to need to siege stuff transfer to Songhai, so even though we have 99% here, it's going to take a little bit for us to actually get out of these wars. So, see you guys soon. Real quick, we've got a Mughal army trapped down here in this region, and they seem to want to fight us, because they are now marching. Let's see if I can cut them off here. 21st, 23rd. I want you to not be there first. Let's get the full army here. 24th. Should be a good fight. We out-tech them in basically everything here. Cool. That was handled. I was moving the army left to deal with this rebel revolt here. In terms of Kong, we've just smashed their army. There's not much left for them to really grab here. We'll be able to get out of this war real soon. Looks like we have some peasants rising up in Songhai. Morocco is sieging over here. We just got this fort occupied, meaning I can now bring this army over here to actually do some stuff. Russia is still holding strong. Their second to last fort is falling. There's rebels in the provinces we wanted to give to Theodoro, which is tragic. I also saw Catalonia exists. We could vassalize them. Catalonia. We could vassalize them. I'm debating it. I don't know the point. Like they're cool with Catalonia, but like, do I care? Not really. I'd rather have... Well, it does put us closer to the European wars. I don't want to really get up too much coalition or aggressive expansion over here, so maybe we do, maybe we don't. I don't know. It's kind of seas. Oh, there is the peace deal with Russia. Russia will cede Lublin, Belz, Goldingen, and Osterode to Austria. Russian and subjects all claim in Austria. Russia will release Riga, Nogai, Mongolia, Burati, and Korchin. And they give nothing to my boy. So you released Nogai, Mongolia over here. It's a tiny Mongolia. You release this guy. We get money. Austria spent a bunch of stuff and got some AE. Wow. Okay, that was a waste of my men, but whatever. We got the war done. Maybe I just tell you I don't want to join your offensive wars anymore. Yeah, I'm just not going to join your offensive wars, and we're just going to curry favors with you. That way we don't have any of our favors decrease. We just keep you at 100 in case I want to do anything with you. That's fine. We should finish these last couple sieges of Kong, and then we will actually get the peace deal here. Transfer to Songhai. Thank you. Transfer to Songhai. Let's get our last couple of sieges done. We are killing Mughals. Let's come over and chase out this army. I need to make sure to transfer all of this stuff to our guy over here. I do want some of this land. It would be nice to unite some of our lands here, but we're going to first feed everything we can to Maywar. That is important to me. I also want Vijayanagar to hit Bengal. I think Bengal will be our next vassal we go for. I just need them to lose a little bit of development, and we should be good. Should be good. Okay. Gonna get this peace deal signed with Kong, and then we will go back to doing some jump cuts. First, let's transfer to Songhai. That is all over. Songhai, I want to give as much of this as possible. I do not care about how people in this region feel about me. Sounds good. There's coalition. Fuck them. Vassal feed, it is done. Kong is now relegated, and there is just a little bit left here of Yola. We have truce with them until 49. Morocco, we could fight you, but they have problems. Okay, we're just going to group our units up again in this region, probably have them drill and go off doing their thing. And now we just have the Mughals War. Our truce with the Ottomans, funny enough, is up in November of this year. How many men do you reckon? You reckon I need 3 armies to kill you, plus there's the French. But I could also call in Austria, so I don't need a full army there. Alright, looks like we'll be doing that war whenever it's up. I can't get Kilwa out of this because they have too much forts and stuff to just make them white peace here when I take their capital. So it's going to take a little bit to get them out. But I need to start getting armies in position to deal with the Ottoman problem. I think... I don't want to deal with that. Try a new army? Don't have enough force limit. 3 should be enough to finish the Mughals. Probably 2 could be enough. I have 2 armies down here. France, that can deal with France. You are repping 200k. You can probably take the Ottomans yourself. Let's just bring this army up and have him be present in the region, and we'll just kind of split our attention there. All right, I'm going to fight a little bit, and we'll come back whenever it's time for me to pounce on the Turks. Real quick check-in. We're about to stop this army that's taking a siege in Chitori. Let's just see how that goes. They might, if we roll well, we're rolling well. Oh, not a stack wipe. Close, though, but not a stack wipe. So Baviars has us 3 siege. We're going to go take Delhi. Try to get some concessions out of there. War's going well. We're moving armies into position. We have this rebel stack here that I hope our subject can take out, because it's a problem. We're going to need to get in position to deal with Morocco, but that should be an easy job for us. Who else is in this? You're allied with Saxony? Why are you allying so many people up here? Speaking of, do I do this? I can't do it, but I want to. I do so very badly want to. Okay, we're kind of play this out a little bit so we can do our war with the Turks. More rebels rising up. We have a guy to deal with that. I had to redo this siege because I was dumb and actually pulled off this army to take a fight. So we will have that being done. We got a new ruler. That's why we have these events popping up. We will go for the national tax modifier. Kill has been besieged. We will come back and take that for us. I want them out of this war. White piece is fine. I do not care. Army dead there. I guess they just marched into me, huh? Alright. Looks like Maywar is taking care of our rebel problem. Merv has been besieged. Do not care. Let's pull back here. This truce is over November. There goes the rebels. Do I just want to... Okay, I think they have enough where I can pull a second army up to deal with the Ottomans. Especially with our subjects over here. We're going to ignore what's happening in this region. Shouldn't be a problem for us. We are building a fort here that will exert some zone of control in this region. And we have a... They won't cross this strait. They don't have enough men to do so. I did not realize this takes 23 troops to siege. It's quite a bit. I'm going to use some of my milk points real quick. Let's go ahead and do the local organization thing. I need states that are... There we go. So what does this cost? Just 50. And it gives me manpower in all these provinces. So I'm just going to do this everywhere I can until we're down to like around 600 military points. The reason I do this is because it gives you development. And it gives you local development cost and lower governing costs. So it just helps with everything, really. And it's the best use of your mill points when you're capped. So we're going to do it. Absolutism is looking fine. We're at 19 out of 33. We'll have to get that up a little bit. And we probably will start cutting more from some of these what are these called? Estates. That's the word. I've been building churches. We have great mosques available now. And every time you build a great mosque, you get a little bit of crown land back because we did that thing in our mission tree. So I've been doing that to get us some crown land. I probably will sell it in a little bit for just more money and then put the money to building churches. It's kind of a cycle. Let's actually check how our governing capacity is. We're just about to get under. That is nice. October next month looks like is our go button against the Ottoman. What do we declare for? Any forts here? Ankara. There we go. That's our war goal. I built up a larger navy. Slightly larger. Not super large, but enough to be worthwhile. And I'm hoping with that navy I won't have to hide my fleet here in the Mediterranean. It'll be enough to kind of keep the Ottomans at bay. But they do have 120 boats, and they're all going to be in this region, so might be tough there. In fact, we will take a... Do I actually want to do that, or I just care for... What are you? You're Somali. Okay, I can promote you, so that's fine. We'll get a woman in. Get a woman in power. She will help us with our problems. Get me national tax modifier and lose me legitimacy. That should be fine. All right, let us declare our war. We are going to call in. We will declare for Ankara. Call in Austria. And before we do this, let's actually do Siege Nicosia. First, get claim on Thrace. We get 1 Diplo point. That actually is good because our monarch is very bad at Diplo. And we need to finish our ideas here. So we'll get that. Get us some claims on there. Bam, bam. We actually get another ability here. Autonomy change cooldown, sure. I don't tend to lower autonomy, so just kind of let it deal it. Call in Austria, go back to Ankara. And now there is our other war that we will start chaining. Good. Okay, looks like we can fight these things out. Anything I'm forgetting down in this region? I know this is going to fall soon. That'll probably help us get rid of you. I need to send you to deal with Morocco. That's what I was forgetting. And then we have France. But Austria's involved. They have 200k. France is 60k. Austria alone can fight them both. And then we're here doing our thing. So let's have the 30k Navy be careful during the war. There we go. What's Austria's Navy like, by the way? 64 boats. Respectable. Respectable. How many galleys are we fighting? Let's check that real quick. I don't care. Naval navies. There we go. War navies. 42 galleys. So we almost at parity there. And if we have our flat or heavy in here, we're gonna assign our general here. So hopefully that goes fine. Anyways, I'm gonna keep fighting the war. Yeah, might have some interesting early game stuff, early war stuff here. Whenever it's just this army roaming this region, but Moldavia's here. They're getting involved. I could give them stuff. What do we need for our missions? Thrace. All we need is Thrace. And large fleets. Yeah. So crush Anatolia, take Thrace, and then we're basically there, other than unify Islam, but we're not going to be doing that one, so most likely not. We're getting really close. All we need to take is Levant. So we just need to take all the Ottomans' land, and we can finish this fucking mission tree and then form Arabia, which will be fun. But anyways, I'm going to fight the war. I'll bring you guys back if there's any big battles or pivotal stuff going on, but we shall see. Real quick, we're going to take a fight down here in Kilwa. This should hopefully get them out of the war. They have -2 reasons to get involved. This should be enough. Rebels rising up. Turn around and deal with these guys real quick, and then come over here. Taking Ankara, by the way. That's the war goal. Austria is marching up the north. Do we win this? We should, right? Yeah, we do. Good. That should be enough to get you out. Yes, it is. Can I get some money out of you? I don't want fucking money. Get out. Stop this fucking thing. Get out of there. Stop being friends with those guys. They smell. Okay, Kilwa's out. Means we can take this army, have them drill. We'll keep them down there. It's not worth it to march them all the way up here. Look how far that is. Do we need a bigger navy? Our navy's doing fine. Okay. See how Austria's doing. Austria's over here. They are going to basically prioritize France, which is what I want them to do. Win this. Get rid of them. I don't care. I can deal with the Turks. You deal with France. And maybe Italy. That would be helpful. But anyways. Down here, we have just gotten the war goal. We are going to give that to Mewar. We've taken Delhi, their capital. We are also going to give that to Mewar. Let's get 2 units up here. I want to be a little cautious with our manpower, even though we are sitting up pretty high. We now are in a lot of wars, and so I want to make sure we don't empty the pool, so to speak, but it's not too bad. We can be pretty risky. I just want to take caution where caution is warranted, so to speak. But we're kind of rolling there. We haven't gotten a fight yet. I don't think we will. For quite some time. I don't know where their army is. These Mughal dudes are being annoying, but we just out-siege them. Speaking of out-sieging, let's go and take some more forts down here. There's 12k. And there's another fort down. That's a fort province, right? That is a fort. I'm just giving all these to Mewar. And theoretically, if I were to go, let's look at what peace deal we can give. Don't give it to me. I mean, I could take their stuff. I do have claims. How much do I care about those claims? Not a ton. I'd rather Mewar core it, because I'm going to have to spend all my admin points coring the provinces I'm going to take from the Ottomans. So who knows? But yeah, we're starting to roll against the Mughals. They have no men. Yeah, sucks to be them. Great to be us. It's kind of the theme right now. So, going to keep rolling. Going to keep fighting the Ottomans. And hopefully our vassals can take care of some of these forts and get us our war goals here. Let's kind of plot ahead and see if I were to, like, take all this stuff, you know? Maybe don't include Constantinier. Let's not take stuff across the strait yet. I want to get my individual provinces that I have over here. And then I still have slots left. What if I fed Serbia? That's a question, huh? Can I reach? That's so horrendously ugly, but I love it. That is a peace deal of all peace deals. And I can go and grab that. No. Bam. Block them from the sea. Get our way up there. Take 100 war score peace deal. And we get across the strait, so we never have to worry about their navy again. Morocco, you're being annoying. Look at these guys, carpet sieging, even though their capital falls. Now, let's go ahead and get this done a little faster here. Call in the cannons, let them fire. Okay, back to fighting a war. I, of course, will come back if there's anything interesting going on, but as of yet, just sieging, as you do. So, see you soon. All right, quick update on the war. We're going to be able to get Morocco out of here. We've taken 2 of their forts, and we can do our peace deal with them. We're just going to annul their alliance with the Ottomans. We'll do that. Might black flag our army, but that is fine. We're going to send them over to France. They will get unblack flagged in these forts we occupy. And we're going to use them to try to get some stuff done over here. They might die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Regardless, Songhai's down here sieging up some French stuff down here. In terms of the war with the Mughals, we have taken a lot of their forts down here. We have 46%, just kind of waiting to siege everything and try to transfer it to my vassal. They're sieging up some stuff over here, but it doesn't matter. I mean, if I look at our war exhaustion, we're at 0.13, so not too much going on there. We do have a couple armies making their foray into what is this? This is modern-day Turkey. Anatolia, that's the word. So we're going to try to pick up some fights here. I had to wait to siege the forts down here in the east of their regions, but now we should be good to kind of run them down and run them over. We have a ton of money built up. I'm going to spend all that on mosques, because I like mosques, and it gives me crown land. And I like having crown land. I like the bonuses that crown land has. At this point, you can see we're up to 60% crown land without having done any siege lands, because we've not been at peace for a while. So things are kind of just coming our way. Let's try to get some fights here while we chase down some of these Ottoman armies. We are the Mamluks. We have our little 2 siege unit coming down here to basically occupy everything that we want to transfer to Mewar. There's 2 provinces left that need to be transferred over. Should be done pretty fast. And I don't know what I'm going to do with these armies. I've like conquered it. Just give up. Just concede. We've churned through our manpower pool. We're down to only 186,000 manpower. But the thing is that after this war, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, these are the 2 big guys. Maybe I fight Russia, but I don't want anything from Russia other than, like, the little provinces that are Theodoros. Baglin. Who took Baglin? What is Baglin? That's our fort over here, right? Yes. Transfer to Mewar. So I might just start doing carpet sieging with some small armies and then have our big armies shadow the Mughals and force fights with them. Speaking of, that should be a dead Ottoman army. Yes, there they go. We're going to start occupying the straits here. Hopefully they give up and don't do anything there. We're going to pull this army down from the south. I think I need them for the Ottomans. They're not doing anything over there. I need to start taking out the French. This could be a big fight here. Can I get a better fighting dude in this region? We're at leader cap. They have a 335. We have a 3331. Theoretically better, but they have not enough cannons for the back row. Killed a rebel army. Let's see how this fight goes. Okay. We are about even with the French. They have higher discipline than us. Do we not have a military guy? We have a manpower guy. Let's go ahead and actually increase the guy. I want to swap over to manpower to something else. Costs a lot. We'll see. Leave it. See how we do. Our drill should be good here. They have given up. We had the Austrians come to help us. We're going to just keep this army here and try to hopefully get to Paris in a way that doesn't involve me going in a crazy direction. If I go through this fort, I should be fine to march on Paris. So let's go and do that with our cannon armies here. How about Austria, because they're kind of struggling over here. You can see they're taking some fights, and they're doing well. They just got a huge stack wipe there. But they can't seem... They just keep going... words. They keep going back and forth. It doesn't seem like they really are sure where to fight because they're surrounded on all sides. So they're spending a lot of time just marching. So knocking out what's left of the French resistance should help us out there. Okay, let's look at our peace deal with the Mughals here. I want to give all these things to my subject. That should be everything they want. Now what do I want is the question. We need to give this last province over here. The other question is, do I want to stay in this war for a long time? I think the answer is no. I think I want to take what my vassal wants. Peace out, and then on to the next, right? I was looking, and these guys were at war. They still have not crossed the development threshold. How much development? The Bengal, I think, lost a war. Let's check and see what their development looks like. Bengal. 112. 112. One province has to go. And we are good. Okay, but let's siege just one province down. I think I can get out of this war with the Mughals after this province is taken. And just kind of get whatever I came for. I'm losing out on monarch points because I'm at the cap. That's bad micro on my part. Do some quick development. Maybe buy down some inflation. No, we'll let that accrue. Yeah, they took Cosvin, so that means we're not going to get much land from them. Let me just take this. There we go. Give it to the Maywar. What kind of peace deal are they willing to take from me? What else is on my list for things that I want to take? Is that sufficient? Protect my lands, make this better. Get rid of you and I take that. Is it because I don't have a fort? No. Okay, 2 reasons. I connect everything up. I think that's worth it. Get out of the war. Focus on the Mamluks or the Ottomans. Get some stuff for Maywar to expand with. I think that's a win-win in all of our situations here. I just need to attack these guys to get Maywar set up, which involves fighting Vijayanagar, but I'm not really scared of them. I want them to beat Bengal. I want Bengal to lose just a little bit more. That way I can give a bunch of land to Bengal whenever I fight Vijayanagar, but might not be in the books. Might not be in the books. We need another relationship. Who'd we lose? Moldavia, Theodoro, Songhai, Maywar. Who did I have some kind of relation with that I no longer have a relationship with? I was at 7. Was it military access? I don't know. I've lost that. We're going to take Catalonia. I think I want to have them as a friend. Anyone else in here that's like cool to have? Bohemia? Too far. We're going to take Catalonia. You're on that list for me, but I don't think you're going to lose when you have Austria as an ally. So we're going to take Catalonia. Claim guarantee, we will improve relations. We're going to start getting them on our side. All right, looks like it's just the Ottomans that need to be squashed and taught what's what. So we're going to start rolling them. We'll need to put down this army over here. Let's send one of these guys up here to deal with the Kara news. Speaking of Kara, I don't have any claims on you. Let's get some claims on you. Anyways, I'm going to finish this war out, and then I will bring you guys back either when, well, probably before the war's over. We still got to piece out some guys, but time to see if we can get a good fight going. Real quick, we can piece Saxony out. They're basically getting full siege by Austria, but we don't really care to keep them around. Can we get anything from you? Nope. Yep, nothing. We can just get them out. Free up, was that 70k? 60k? Close to, yeah, let's call it 60k. Austrians up. They should be fine. I see they went and sieged the one fort here in Sicily. Is that Sicily? It's bottom of Italy. Sicily's down here, but is that considered, is that like Napoli? Campania. I don't know my Italian regions too well. But oh well. We're just flowing all of our troops over in that direction from the Mughal War. It's not been a while. I just wanted to piece those guys out real quick and keep rolling. France is almost gone. Kind of don't want to keep you around. Let's get France out of there. Speed is the name of the game. I'd rather use some speed than worry about being super efficient. I would only take renewal treaties from these guys, so. Now it's just the Ottomans, and Austria's been freed. We have one army that I think is going to be marching up here to deal with some of these guys. Maybe I can... Let's try to pull some shenanigans with our naval fleet down here. Our Alexandria trade fleet. Let's try to take a fight, and then it's going to let us cross the strait or something. It's actually not going to work. Because even if we fight the big guys, I want to get their fleet to hide. Come on. Okay. This is our equivalent of D-Day. Get them across the strait. That's all I need. Okay, and then they've now managed to cross. We are good to go. And go back to protecting trade, because I do not care to lose that with 6 ducats of profit a month. And there we go. The war is basically over. Let's call it done. Just waiting them to realize they are dead. And that should all be good. As they have Peloponnesian separatists. Do I sit and help? Okay, Constantinople has fallen. That should mean our peace deal is basically here. 1 reason. 14 reasons. There we go. Can I get a better deal? That actually is free for us, so let's maybe like... we'll do that. Punch them for some money. 200 ducats. Bam, bam. We are out of war with the Ottomans. Things are looking great. And we can go back to getting claims on them. Okay, so that was good. It's gonna be a while before they're full dead, but they're starting to show signs. Alright, more problems. Sunni missions filled. We can now... Ooh! Crush Anatolia, get a permit claim on the Balkans. Muhammad gains a mill power. Cool. The Beyliks have been subjugated. Permit claim on Arizum. Armenia, gain an admin point. Oh, we have admin. We do have room for admin. That's fine. This guy is 43, so whatever. I'll do it. And using the government interaction, recruit from Imhara lands will now also grant us plus 2% army professionalism. Cool. Awesome. So now we just need to take all of Thrace. And then we're basically almost there. I have a large fleet. I can force that right away. In fact, let's go ahead and make sure we have a large enough fleet to meet some of those demands. All right, that should be enough. Okay. Cool, let's kind of take stock where we're at. We're at 41 minutes. We'll end this pretty soon. In terms of our mission tree, we are basically done. There's some garbage down here to like do some stuff with clothes, and that just gives us mercantilism, but we're already capped on mercantilism, so who cares? I mean, I could do it, but it would require me taking a whole idea around colonization and not doing that. Just not worth it. This one we need to own all the Levantine provinces. That's going to take a little bit, since it's all of this land. Which is rough. It's a lot of Ottoman land, and that's going to be more than we can take in a singular war, especially with all these fucking claims we just got. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Jeez, oh Louise, that's gonna... Okay, well we have war goals against the Ottomans. That's gonna take a long time for us to get those lands. What does that give us? Second golden gauge is so good though. I need that. I really do. 90 to just get a claim here. Okay, we'll get some of these. Okay, it's gonna take a long time, but we'll get all those lands. It's gonna take a churning. Then we have to, of course, focus over here and deal with the Maghreb. Is there any missions tied to this, though? Not really. I mean, we got the land. Oh, we can do Eclipse Morocco, so we do have to actually take this stuff. Okay, so we weren't done. We weren't done. We have to fight with Castile coming up. And Castile, they have Kilwa again. God damn it, Kilwa. How many times do I have to beat up Kilwa? It's insane. Speaking of, Catalonia. Oh, you're here. Improve relations. Okay. But now I think it's going to be truce time. Mughals are going to come up first. Ottomans are going to come up in quite some time. We're getting close to manufactories. And we have a shot to spawn it. We have probably several provinces that are set up to be good like this, but we might get it, we might not. It's not the worst case if we don't. And yeah, we're just kind of rolling. I can do a lot of stuff here. These buttons are so tempting to click. Like how it gives us permanent claims. 25 prestige. Interesting. The capital question. Won't be clicking those yet, but we did. We need to export grain to the New World and Oceania, so I need these guys to like want to be free, so I could break them free. It's gonna be a little bit before that happens. Speaking of, yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Okay, what's on the docket? I think we're gonna fight Yolof. They're gonna die. Ride to Morocco. Morocco's gonna die. Truce Morocco is up in 4 years, so they will be a quick conquest. We're gonna take all of that. And it's Castile. I think that's good. Yeah, could fight people down here. Don't care. Long hair, don't care. Maywar, yeah, okay. Looks like India and Morocco, and then we're just gonna wait for the Ottoman region. We didn't have any, and none of these are Karkulu lands, so. Okay, but with now, I think we're gonna call it from here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've been Sean, the Blue Screeners, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.